everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be talking to you about makeup brushes and how to properly clean them. I wanted to start my first video that I post here on YouTube, and I wanted it to be something that was informative and educational. So I haven't decided what days I'll be posting these types of videos, but I do want to try to post one of these videos at least once a week or every other week. That way you guys just have some knowledge and information about what I know and what I use in my everyday life and professionally. I did go to beauty school to become a licensed esthetician, so a lot of the things that I'll be talking about today with how to properly clean your makeup brushes has a lot to do with sanitation and cleanliness. When you go to take your test for the state board, they test you basically on sanitation, sterilization, infection control, disease, all that good stuff. Basically, they want to make sure that you're sanitary in anything that you do, including makeup. This will be informative for those who want to do freelance makeup and how to properly clean your makeup brushes between clients, after clients, pretty much everything like that, as far as when to clean your makeup brushes, when to shampoo them, what products I use, and basically just those basic steps that you need in order to be successful and also separate yourself from other makeup artists. I'm not saying that makeup artists aren't clean or sanitary. It's just how I was taught in school. Even before school, I was always sanitary, so it's something that your client truly will value and will notice about you when you're clean and cleaning your makeup brushes. So if you guys want to continue watching and see how I clean my makeup brushes and what products I use, then go ahead and keep watching. And if you do like this video, don't forget to press the like button and also subscribe and hit that notification bell if you do want to get weekly updates and notifications about when I do post these how-to videos. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so I'm going to get started talking about the products that I use. The majority of the products that I'm going to be talking about, they were introduced to me when I was in beauty school. So these are basically professional products, but you can buy all of these products at Ulta or Sephora. So what I use to clean my makeup brushes when say I use a makeup brush and I want to clean it right after, this is the product that I would use. It's basically a brush cleaner. And I'm not going to try to pronounce this because I will totally butcher it, but this is the big bottle, and I got that at Ulta. When I was in beauty school, I got one that came in like a smaller bottle, and it had the little spray nozzle to it. This one doesn't come with the little spray thing, and so I lost mine, so I'm just going to have to make do with this, and I'll show you guys how to use that if you don't have the spray bottle. So that was one product that we used. And another product that I picked up also that's from the same brand, I haven't used this before, but I like the fact that it said Rapid Dry Formula. So it does come with a spray nozzle, and this is the name of it. It's a Rapid Dry Formula. So I haven't used this before, so we're all going to test that out and see how that works. And then this is what I use to shampoo my makeup brushes, and you can also get this at Ulta. So far, the products that I'm showing you, you can get all three of these at Ulta. And so this is tea tree shampoo basically. Tea tree is really good for your makeup brushes, whether it's tea tree oil or tea tree. This specific brand is what was introduced to us when I was in beauty school. It just basically comes like this with a little cap. You just go ahead and squeeze it out. And so that's what we were taught, how to use that specific product for shampooing our makeup brushes. And then this is a discovery that my SD bestie, when I was in school, that's what we call like our partners basically, that we stick to in like a buddy system type thing. So her and I basically ended up at the mall one day, and we were shopping for things that we didn't need, and of course we ended up in Sephora, and we had been talking about, there's another brand that I can't think of at the top of my head, but we were talking about getting that because it disinfects your eyeshadow palettes when you are using it between clients. All you have to do is spray it. That way you don't have to scrape off the product or whatever. So that's another story. But anyway, so we found this specific spray that disinfects your makeup tools. So like any applicators or any scissors or any tweezers, anything that's metal, this will disinfect them, but it also disinfects your eyeshadows, so it was kind of like a 2-in-1. So this is something that we both purchased because it was super affordable, and it is the Sephora brand, which was even awesome also. And you can see right there it says stop bacteria in its tracks. So this will be good for your metal tools and also this will be good for your metal tools and then also any of your eyeshadow palettes. Okay, so those are the products that I use to actually clean the makeup brushes. I'm going to show you a few other things that I use also when I'm cleaning my makeup brushes. Okay, and then these next couple of items, obviously these specific makeup cleaners are disposable facial cloths. These I got through Mary Kay, so these aren't for retail. But basically the type of material that it is, you can buy this, I think like at Walmart or even Target or anywhere. It's like it looks like a giant roll of paper towels, but it's like a thicker, softer cloth. If you do want to use the same like cloth type as I do in this video today, you can get those there. And then obviously I got just the makeup brushes that are going to be disinfecting, a beauty blender, your metal tools, so all those types of things, and then also a towel, because this is what we're going to be using to lay our clean and clean them. And basically those are the only things that you'll be needing today to clean your makeup brushes the same way that I do. Everything else as far as cleaning them is super simple and easy. Also, I'll be linking down in the description where you can buy all the different items that I'm using, all the different products that I'm using today, also how much they cost. But a majority of these things, as far as like the products that I'm using to clean the brushes and the metal tools, are at Ulta and Sephora. And I will try to look for where you can buy those cloths at. I think it's like Walmart or Target. And then obviously you can buy just like a simple medium-sized towel from Walmart, Target, wherever, Bed Bath & Beyond, Home Goods, anywhere like that you can get towels. That's pretty much where you can go and get the towels, so whatever works for you. And yeah, so if you guys want to see how I actually clean the makeup brushes and the metal tools, then just go ahead and keep watching. Okay, so this is the cloth that I was talking to you about. Basically, it's a soft material, almost like a cottony type, but it's really gentle for your makeup brushes. So we're gonna go ahead and start with using this product that I was talking to you about, which is the makeup brush cleaner. And this is what I use when I am working in between clients. Or even after I get done using makeup brushes for my own self. Okay, so since I don't have the little spray nozzle, I'm just going to pour like a very little bit because it tends to spread throughout the whole cloth. And then I'm going to show you how I clean my makeup brushes. Basically, when you're cleaning your makeup brushes, you don't want to go all crazy or do weird things with it. You want to basically clean the makeup brush the way that you would use it on your face. So for example, this is a blush brush. So usually you do sweeping motions or even sometimes circular motions. So you wouldn't want to go like shh like that, or like basically like jam it into the cloth. So you just want to do small sweeping motions, maybe some slight circular motions. But anything that's nice and gentle just to get that product out, because basically when you're cleaning in between clients, the product is still on the surface of the bristles, so it hasn't gone deep down, so you don't really need to do anything too crazy, which is why when you do any client's makeup, it's just easy to clean your makeup brushes beforehand so that they can see that you are cleaning them, and then also after you use them, so that when you're done with the client and you are working on another client, you already have them clean and it's nice and easy and accessible for you. And basically a little bit of this specific makeup brush cleanser goes a long way. So you'll basically be able to see that basically it's pretty much almost clean. You can also just keep wiping like that just to get any extra makeup that's left on there. But we can go ahead and do this one more time just to see how much of the makeup we really truly got off or didn't get off. And basically it's pretty much all gone. And then you just go ahead and wipe it like that. And then you can see that it's pretty much almost white, which is what the original bristles are. And so that's how you clean your makeup brushes when you're working in between clients or even after you do your own makeup. And then next, pretty much when you clean your beauty blenders as well too, like in between clients or for your own self, you're going to be doing the same type of motions that you do when you are putting it on. I know everyone uses the beauty blenders differently, but the way that I clean them basically is just like this. So also like gentle rubbing motions, so rubbing everything off like this, and you can see all of the makeup coming off. And then we can go ahead and use this same cloth, just flip it over inside out and turn it over like that. And this is why I like these type of cloths, because they're thick enough that you can use multiple sides because the product doesn't seep through and it's still nice and sanitary and clean. And so you can see that this is basically, we still have some more makeup on there, but essentially that's how I clean my beauty blenders in between clients or when I'm working on my own self. Okay, so for this specific product, it says that it's a rapid dry formula. I've never used this before, but I like the fact that it said rapid dry, because with this other makeup brush cleanser, you basically have to wait a little bit before the makeup brushes are dry. Where this one, apparently you're able to go ahead and just clean the brushes and they're good to go. There's no extra wetness afterwards, but because these cleaners are basically sensitive for skin, it's not a big issue if your makeup brushes are still left wet. But I just like the fact that this said that it was a rapid dry formula. And another good thing about this, with the other cleaner you have to pour it or spray it directly onto the cloth. With this specific cleaner, you are able to spray it directly onto the actual makeup brush. So you just go like that a few times and then you're just gonna rub it out. And you can see the makeup coming out of the bristles. Just gonna go ahead and rub it around, just get all that extra makeup out of the way. So let me see if maybe it's just because it needs to be more on a cleaner side. Okay, so I am seeing that there is some wetness still to it. It's nothing too crazy, but I just wanted to test this out. So if you want to try this, you can, but I don't really see much of a difference from the other cleanser. So basically, it's not a big issue. Like I said, if your brushes are still a little wet, you obviously are going to have some downtime between clients for them to dry. But if you want to try this out for yourself, you can. I don't not recommend it, but I definitely would advise to invest in the other makeup brush cleaner. Just because it is a little bit more pricey, but it's a better bang for your buck, and you're able to get multiple uses out of it, especially too if you have the spray nozzle and you don't have to pour directly on there, because when you do that, it'll obviously more will pour out than needed. But for as far as the rapid formula, I don't really necessarily think that you need it. I just wanted to try it out to give you guys another option, because it is the same brand as the makeup brush cleaner that I do use. But like I said, you guys don't need to purchase this. The other one is just perfectly fine. And then lastly, for the applicators and tools, I'm going to show you how I disinfect these. It's super simple, nothing crazy or anything like that. So you go ahead and we're going to be using this product. Like I said, I got it from Sephora, and it stops bacteria and it extracts, it says. So basically all you do is just spray on the area that usually touches the eye area, so like that, and the inside, go all the way down like this. And I would leave that sitting on there for about 10 minutes like that. And then once time passes, let's just go ahead and say that it's been 10 minutes. You want to just go ahead and get like another tissue or towel or cloth and just wipe it off like that. And now it's nice and sanitary and clean, and you can go ahead and use that on your next client. Okay. And lastly, I'm going to show you how I shampoo my makeup brushes, and this is super simple also. But before I get started, I just want to show you how I would set up everything. And this is my nice clean towel. So we went ahead and cleaned this already, so I would set that on there like that. After you clean your tools, you set it on your nice clean towel like that. And that's basically the same thing that you're going to do when you shampoo your brushes. You're going to want to just put it on a nice clean surface. They do have different, like on Amazon, even I've seen them at Walmart, basically like these circular type of makeup brush holders that hold your brushes upside down when you get done shampooing them. I just want to let you guys know that this specific brush doesn't have it, so let me grab another brush. So when you're cleaning brushes like this that have the handle part right here, and then this part right here is called the ferrule. Basically, when you clean your makeup brushes, you want to make sure that you're cleaning them face down like this. I'll show you when I clean them, because you don't want the water to seep down into here, because then it will basically compromise the inside, whichever way they glue it, and then that'll basically make the bristles start to come out and your brush will just be ruined. So whenever you clean your makeup brushes and shampoo them, you just want to make sure that everything's always down like that. That way the water drips down and nothing seeps into the ferrule and ruins the makeup brush. So next I'm going to go ahead and show you how I shampoo my brushes, and after that I'll just talk to you guys some more about sanitation and how to clean your makeup brushes between clients, and then also how often you should be shampooing your makeup brushes, but I'll explain that as I'm shampooing the makeup brush as well too for you guys. Alright? Okay, so lastly we're going to go in with shampooing, and this is the shampoo that I use, and you can get this at Ulta. Usually when I shampoo my makeup brushes, I do it depending on how often, whether it's your own self that you're doing your makeup with or clients. If you're doing it every day or every other day or pretty much often, you want to make sure that you shampoo your makeup brushes every 2 weeks. But if you don't have that many clients or you're not doing your makeup that often, then once a month is good enough for shampooing. So I'm going to go ahead and turn on the water. And you're going to want to go ahead and just wet your brush a little bit like this. Go ahead and open up your shampoo and just pour on a little bit. You don't need too much to start off with. And you're going to start to see the makeup basically falling down into the sink. But you want to just go ahead and rub it like this. And again, make sure you keep the brush down so that the water doesn't get into the makeup brush, down into the ferrule. Just go ahead and just rub your fingers kind of like through it like this, just to get a good clean. You can kind of see the makeup coming off already. I'm just going to go ahead and wipe it off, and you can go ahead and see all the makeup coming out. Basically, and I still see some makeup in there, so I'm just going to add a little bit more. And basically, once you stop seeing makeup come out, your brush is pretty much clean. just want to squeeze it like that. You don't want to be too harsh on the brush. Just gentle squeeze down motions, squeezing all the water out. Basically that's it. You can see that everything is back to its normal color. It's nice and pretty. Go ahead and turn off the water. Okay, and so over here we have our clean towel, and this is basically just for the video purposes. I'm going to be laying them down like this as you go on and wash your makeup brushes. It's just good to have the towel so you can lay them down as you go. You can go ahead and purchase like a makeup holder like that, but if you do leave your brushes like this, it's perfectly fine too. Another thing that I would recommend is getting those sleeves so that it keeps the makeup brush bristles nice and intact like that. Otherwise, you go ahead and do that, and then after you can go ahead and cover it like that so that nothing gets onto the makeup brushes, since we just cleaned them and disinfected them pretty much. And then the next day they'll be nice and dry and ready to go. So pretty much that is how you shampoo your makeup brushes. Alright guys, so basically that is how I clean my makeup brushes. I'm just going to go a little more in depth as far as how often to clean them and when to clean them. So if you're in between clients, my best advice would be, just for sanitation reasons, is to use that brush cleanser or any cleanser that you use or prefer, and spray your makeup brushes before you work on any client, and do it in front of them. That way that they can see that, and that was what, going back to what I said beforehand, it separates you from other makeup artists because they see that you're clean and nice and sanitary. And then after you use any brushes on a client, clean them as well afterwards. This just ensures that your makeup brushes are nice and clean, and it's easier on you, so when you go to do makeup, you just have to do a quick cleanup before you start the next client, and then go and do whatever you need to do. As far as shampooing, if you have a lot of clients like daily or weekly, then you want to make sure that you shampoo your makeup brushes every 2 weeks. That way it just ensures that you get all that makeup and that buildup out of the bristles. If you're not doing it that often, or even if it's your own makeup brushes, then I recommend definitely once a month. So anywhere between 1 to 2 times a month is recommended. And yeah, other than that, basically this video is just something that was super simple and easy, nothing too complicated. Try to make sure that all the products that I do use were accessible and affordable. So that's basically simple. That's how my videos are going to be when it comes to the how-to videos. I want to make them super simple and easy to follow along with, nothing too crazy. If you guys have any requests or ideas on what you want me to record for my next video or any future videos, just leave that in the comments down below. Hopefully I didn't lose you guys along the way and it wasn't too crazy or all over the place. This is my first YouTube video, so don't be too harsh on me. But if you did like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you liked watching me and hearing me talk, then hit that subscribe button and also the notification bell so you guys can get weekly updates when I do post videos. Other than that, I really truly hope that you guys were able to learn something, whether you're starting off, want to know how to clean makeup brushes, how to go about cleaning makeup brushes, or even if you've already been in the industry and you're looking for something new to use. I hope that this video helped you in some way, and just leave that in the comments down below too if it did help you, or even any suggestions that you may have for me. I'm open to feedback. I love that. I feel like in the beauty industry everyone should be working together and pretty much making everyone feel beautiful. So that is my main purpose for this video, is to help you and give you as much information as I could without being too scatterbrained or giving too much information that's not even needed. So just the simple basic things that you need to be successful in cleaning your makeup brushes. And if you're a freelance makeup artist, professional makeup artist, whatever you want to call yourself, if you do makeup on yourself, even nobody else, I hope that this video was able to help you. So until next time, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and thank you so much again for watching. I will see you next time.